Hello.
We are
Annie and Konstantin.
And you're watching another episode of
Updates. And we continue on our path of destruction, of preparation for the depression anxiety life hacks crowdfunding campaign. I researched a little more on the topic of crowdfunding using a lot of material provided by seed&spark, which is another crowdfunding platform that is just the best for many reasons. They have an amazing community and they do a lot of really cool projects, and we are working toward being able to crowdfund on seed&spark. We have just one challenge we have to face, and that is how to be able to crowdfund on seed&spark without having an US bank account, but this is a thing we are working on.
This is a problem we faced before, if you remember the sad video of our failed attempts at crowdfunding Dacia.
About a year ago.
Yeah.
Pretty exactly a year ago.
So we are once again working on finding an American bank account and a couple of tax people in both nations to support us in that endeavor, and it'll be educational.
To say the least.
I am happy to report that I am back to getting stuff done too. One of my projects this week was to start an extra Twitter account for the depression and anxiety life hacks. It'll be a very nice little collection of resources. I think I'm also going to start tweeting actual life hacks, and then of course relevant videos and our own videos, and it'll just be very fun and very social media-y. So you should go to the Twitter now, and I'm gonna put a link here and also in the doobly-doo. That will take you to our super cool new Dep-Enks Hacks Twitter.
So epiphanies?
Epiphanies.
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 Okay. I've been pondering mind states this week, and I realized that there is a change, like a significant change in the way I think when I am working really intense on a creative project. And he likes to call it the crazy savant mode, where I'm so deep in my head that it's very hard to connect to me. All the mental resources I have, they're pulled into creating and assessing the situation at hand, and everything that's not immediately important gets kind of shut off. This is a state that I'm used to. This is nothing unusual for me. But being in that state the day before yesterday, I came to really realize how weird this state looks to other people, because it's really this cliche autistic logic robot thinking while gesticulating and not focusing on the person you're talking to. When I'm in the zone, that's where the creative magic happens. And being able to invoke that state while knowing that this is a really weird way of behaving, it's also a very powerful state where I can harness my resources the best for a particular task. It's obviously not a way I want to spend my whole life in, but it's fun to play with that, and it's especially fun being aware of it. Like the conscious awareness that the state where I'm in is a wildly different one than the normal state. You don't have to always connect to everybody and work perfectly. Sometimes it's okay to behave odd and do what's best for you, not trying to please everybody. If you're aware of that, and if it serves a purpose, and if you still behave like a somewhat decent human being, it's okay being weird. And it's also okay being quite weird.
I am doing my epiphany before we even start recording updates this week in the kitchen while making pancakes. So I've been struggling a lot, and that's really all I've done the last few weeks. I was tired and I was exhausted and I had a lot of work to do and I just couldn't. I've been emotional and sensitive and easily upset. I've been not interested in things. I've been either very hungry or just not eating at all. And those of you who are in the super cool in-group of people who know are now looking at this going, well, that sounds a whole lot like depression. How's that going for ya? And I didn't want to call it that. I've been very smug about that because I struggle now. It's not depression anymore. Because I get so scared that it has become all of me, that there's nothing left of me beyond the depressed mental health thing. This is the sound a pancake makes. So we went to see Suicide Squad yesterday. And there's this character, Dr. June Moon, who's this archaeologist who gets possessed by this ancient spirit witch meta-human thing. And so there's this switch back and forth every now and again between, you know, the good human Dr. June Moon and the evil, well, turned evil spirit thingy. And it's really, I think that's kind of how depression works, at least for me now. It's that back and forth between this boring shell that has nothing to say, that has no interests, that has nothing to contribute to the story, and the actually powerful, exciting, interesting villain in this case, but, you know, complex character. And I should probably be concerned that the one I identify with as the positive is the evil witch thing, but there you go, that's what it is. I like thinking of it as a way of possession, as a way of not right, not me. When depression takes over, I am not me. I'm still here, I still exist, and I'm still valid, and all of those things, but I'm not me. I think what I've learned the last year is to be normal, is to be a real human, and to embrace that, and to notice the difference. And now I'm getting to the point where my next level, my next thing I need to learn is to get better at controlling the switch. Because I'm gonna get weak still. I'm gonna have bad days. I'm gonna have bad weeks. But they need to end. I need to be able to switch back at will. And if it takes effort and if it's hard, then that's totally okay. We'll do what's hard. Look, we burnt the last pancake by talking. But there's enough good ones, so I think we'll be fine.
And we continue on our path of destruction, of preparation for the depression anxiety life hacks.
So what did we destroy this week?
I want to say something smart and funny, but I just can't.
I had something about preconceived notions of...
Fun fact, I had also the preconceived notions.
Yes. Mind meld.
Terrifying.
Always fun.
We are the Borg. We are the Borg. We are the Borg. We are the Borg.
Star Trek the musical.
We are the Borg. Borg, Borg, Borg.
You
Star
wanna
Trek the musical.
stop doing everything else we're doing and start Star Trek the musical?
No, because I don't love Star Trek enough. Like, this, something needs to come from a place of great love and appreciation.
Okay, what do you love enough to make a musical about it?
Crime thriller stories. A lot of gang and mafia subculture reference and stuff like that.
So it'll be like a West Side Story meets Rocky Horror Picture Show meets Phantom of the Opera.
No!
With a Rent-style diverse cast.
No, it is going to be The Wire meets Im Angesicht des Verbrechens meets Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Hello! Yay!
Nice.